Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of our FusionFall retro playthrough. My name is Prizzy, and in the last part we went to Mojo's volcano, we did some missions for Mojo, and now we're out in the wilds again because we have an area that we really need to visit. We're also going to be meeting a bunch of new NPCs today, and we're kind of going to be going all around the map. And there's a couple of reasons for that. I wasn't actually planning on doing a couple of missions that I actually will be doing this part, but it turns out that I kind of need to do them in order to progress into the story, or else I'll be doing missions out of order and it won't make sense. You'll see when we actually get there, but we have currently we have to talk to Gwen. She has a mission for us. This is where we ended last part, so it's pretty continuous from the last part. And also we have new nanos courtesy of Kyle. Thank you so much, Kyle. I really truly appreciate your nano suggestions of Megas, Number 1, and Mandark. I really wanted to use Mandark. I really like using healers, and of course, I haven't used Megas in so long, and Megas is one of the coolest looking nanos of all time in the game for sure. So we're definitely going to be rocking this one. Thank you again, Kyle, for your suggestion. So I guess without further ado, let's talk to Gwen.
What's happening?
Non-profit organization, part 1 of 5 is the mission. Great name for a mission line. I love this mission line name. It's awesome. I found another totem in the ruins. We want to see if you still have your powers. Can you please try to activate it?
I know you're ready for this.
There we go. And even then, accepting that mission is a bit out of order, and we will explain why in a second. But we have to go to the ruins. But first things first, we actually have to go somewhere that we haven't gone before. And I'm going to kind of cut the video since it is a very long walk, and I will see you guys when I get there. Okay, so we are back, and we've arrived in Morbuck's Towers. The reason I cut here, there isn't something we have to do in Morbuck's Towers yet, but we will, just because since we haven't gone to this next place, which is Offworld Plaza, we are going to go talk to Ben Tennyson, because we have to take a mission from him that he has. I wanted to show you guys how to get there from a place that we've already been to. So we've been to Morbuck's Towers. I need to not get attacked and killed by these heavy pinchers. And there's no one to blame here but myself, because I'm the one who placed these down. But if you want to get a quick little run to Ben 10, all you have to do is go to Morbuck's Towers and then kind of head off this way. Once you see this giant field of heavy punchers, you'll know you're in the right place. And we've arrived on Offworld Plaza, and of course Ben is literally on like the border of this map. You see that little building right there? That's where he is. So, or not even that's where he is. He's right here. I'm a bit off in terms of my thing. This is a very dangerous area. There's level 24, I believe, so we really shouldn't be here, but we're going to show up here anyway. So let's talk to Register the Monkey. Vilgax is up there too, of course, you know Vilgax. And we have to talk to Ben 10, Hero of Legend. Head to Totem Part 3. The reason why we have to do this first is because the mission we just took, Nonprofit Organization, does not make sense unless we do Head to Totem Part 3, 4, and 5. So that's what we're going to be doing this part. We've got a sudden rampage of Fuse's monsters at Morbuck's Towers. Can you get there quickly? And we sure can. So if you go defeat 7 Doom Dozers, and I guess just to show how quickly we can get back to, what's it called? We can get back to Morbuck's Towers. We're actually just going to go this way. I think we can climb over this hill. I think we can. I believe we can. I feel like we can't actually without a rocket, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Maybe this one, this slope seems a bit fine. Ooh, it's close, but we just can't, unfortunately, make it over. That's fine. There's some chicken, there's a chicken from outer space back here. I don't think he actually says anything, so we're not going to talk to him. But I guess the reason why Ben 10, of all people, gives you that mission instead of, like, I don't know, Buttercup or something. I guess they're, like, close enough to Morbuck's Towers, where it's not too big of a deal, but obviously Offworld Plaza is some place that we really shouldn't be at unless we're around level 24, 23-ish. I think that's when most of the missions, I think, open up. But we have to go fight some Doom Dozers. We've already done that. I believe we should go this way? From what I remember, no, we want to, yes. I was going to say, from what I remember, we need to go find, wait. Hold on, let me check the map. Yes, okay, so we do need to go this way. This way will give us, I believe there are Doom Dozers over here. There actually might not be. I don't remember. I'm the one who placed the monsters in this area, and I don't even remember. All I know is there's a totem we have to activate that is over here. You guys remember the totem? And it looks like, I think it's just heavy punchers surrounding it and riot rogues, so unfortunately I feel like we went the wrong way. But at least we're over closer to this area. The totem is in this little crevasse, I guess you would call it. Not a crevasse, that is completely the incorrect word to be using in that situation, but the little construction zone over there. There are riot rogues and there are heavy punchers, but they're not doom dozers, which are what we're currently after. The doom dozers, we can see, are right over here. They're close enough. We have to defeat 7 of them. We have the firepower now. We're an entire level above what we should be. Megas also will help us out completely. I'm surprised that car didn't actually take him out. Normally cars, I showed you in one of the previous parts, cars will actually just like instant kill monsters now if you touch them. Alright, well, I'm not too worried about it. Also, I did get a comment about this. Mandark's voice clips are, in fact, pretty low quality compared to the rest of the nanos, and I don't know why. I think it was just how they were recorded. Or, like, the filter they put on his voice to make it more nanoified, but I'm not sure why. A totem! Quick! Activate it! Well, I was right, it is over here. It's on the totem is similar to a totem that I saw. Stop by the volcano when you are done, which is... That's why I said we're going to kind of be going all around the world in this part, because Mojo Jojo has the next mission for us in this line of totem missions. This part's going to be pretty much all about totems from what I know. And here's the totem. Activate that totem. Looks like the Doom Dozers have discovered one of your totems and we're trying to destroy it, but they can't harm it now that you activated it. Wow, I think you've tapped into the forces of destiny. Have I really? I'm going to run from these heavy pinchers, and I'm going to run to Mojo Jojo, who's the next person we need to talk to in our quest line to activate all the totems. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back with Mojo Jojo. He has a mission for us. Head to Totem Part 4. I, Mojo Jojo, have located a totem of the very kind of totem which you are trying to locate, but you must do something for me in return. It is time for you to stop talking to me. What does he have us do? We need to defeat 5 spawn simians. So, we found the totem already. You can actually see it if you look closely through the glass. You can see some there. So I feel like it makes the most sense to drop down. Where are we dropping, boys? We're going to drop down right on top of where we need to go. I should probably be using my my pistol blaster, as the spawn simians do move in packs of uno. Be a lot easier for us to take down. They are very spread out from the totem, which is not ideal for what we need to be doing. I do love that, I love that Mandark says Fuse will lose. He actually references Fuse, which is, he's one of the few nanos that actually will do that. That mentions Fuse, which is kind of weird, now that I think about it. I don't know why nanos would mention Fuse, when they really can be used in any situation, but... We have one more spawn simian to defeat. Man, darkness. There we go. There we go. Ha! Mojo Jojo has fooled you! There is no totem here! Mojo Jojo tricked you! I'm pretty sure... One second. Mojo, that's a dirty trick. Wait a minute, I think that's a totem right over here. Yeah, there's a totem literally right here. You triple crosser! You have tricked Mojo Jojo's trick! You betrayed Mojo Jojo's attempt to betray you! So get out and be gone! I love that. I love Mojo Jojo. He's one of my favorite characters to write dialogue for. Ha! We get the last laugh on Mojo. Now go see a kid named Billy in Ennsville. And that is indeed where we have to go. You thought we were done talking to Billy? No, sirree, we were not. We have one more mission to do. I'm not even sure if if this is the last mission that Billy will give us, because Billy is very important to the plot for the remainder of the game, but we're going to go talk to Billy, and I'll see you when I get to Ennsville, of all places. One more part of ours to go and get, and we need to go talk to everybody's favorite boy, Billy. Now, this mission right here is the reason why I couldn't do non-profit organization until I did all of these scattered missions around the world. Head to Totem Part 5. Oh, are you the kid who is the keeper of the prophecy? Want another totem? Do ya? Come on, I bet you want one. So, oops. Did not mean to open the help menu. We have to touch the console. Now, this may sound impossible to believe, but I know where there is a Totem or Totem, one of those stone things you're looking for. All you have to do is touch the console over there, and you can teleport right to it. Sounds easy enough. Let's touch this Totem. Hee hee, now I have the power of the prophecy. Zippy! That doesn't sound good. We didn't teleport anywhere, and Billy is talking some nonsense about he has the power of the prophecy. Billy transferred the power of the prophecy from you to him. Grab him! Oh, that's Runty. We don't want to talk to Runty. We want to talk to Billum. I feel really bad about fooling you and stealing away your power, but I want to be the keeper of the prophecy. Yay, power! Oh, Gwen wants to see you. Look at me! I got the power of the forces of destiny. I don't know what that means, but I bet it's super awesome. Thanks! Oh no, Billy. Oh no. Well, so what happened essentially, I'm going to use the scampers while I talk, but what had happened was Billy, in his loving ways, decided that he wants the power of prophecy, even though he doesn't know what it does or what it means or anything of how to do it. So that's good. We're back in Blackhead because we need to go actually to the ruins now. We're finally going to the ruins, so that's where we're going to be off to. Billy decided that he stole our power, so we no longer have the powers, which is why I did this kind of out of order. And Gwen said, can you try to activate the totems in the ruins? Because we don't have our powers anymore, so it's unclear as to whether or not we can actually touch the totem that's in the ruins. So we're going to run to the ruins. We haven't technically been there yet. We have... what we have done is we have died and respawned in the ruins, but we've never actually gone there ourselves. So we're going to be heading on over there. The ruins is a really cool area. I'm actually surprised there are no NPCs in the ruins. All of the NPCs that give you missions for the ruins are kind of tucked away in the desert, which is right next door, which we'll be going to also this part and meeting a lot of new characters and friends. Actually, I guess not very, they aren't very friendly to us, if you know what NPCs I'm talking about. We'll see in a second. Granite Grabbers are going to try to attack us, but I do not want to deal with these guys at all, even though I think they want to deal with me more than I want to deal with. This is not good. Good thing I have a healer. I don't even think it's going to matter. I think we might actually end up dying. Never mind. We have a nice heal. No, we're still going to end up dying. Never mind. That's okay, we get fast travel directly to the ruins. So this is the ruins. This Timber Hulk, of course, is standing exactly where we want to be, so that's not good. Also, if you stun a monster, apparently it will end their eruption attack, or at least delay it, which is something that I did not know was a thing, or a feature. But we have to touch the totem in the ruins. As you can see, this is like literally right by where we just were, so we just kind of teleported a couple feet. But we have to go into the Hani Baba Temple. It's a very cool looking infected zone, but it's not really a cool infected zone. Especially because we don't have a jump and or rocket nano, which might be problematic. I'm going to try to see if I can do this without using a jump and or rocket nano, but you never know. We're going to be fighting these Timber Hulks. Our nano lineup is not the best for fighting Timber Hulks at this given time, but... So the problem with the ruins is that... I'm going to put this monster to sleep so I don't have to deal with him. The problem with the ruins is that... not monsters. I put him to sleep so we don't have to deal with him. Thanks, Megas. Hopefully I can... This guy's going to attack me, though. The problem with the ruins, as I've been trying to say, is that you can't get up to certain places without having a jump power or a rocket power. The only reason we got up there is because of our... Oh, hey, we're going to die. We don't want to die. Dying is not good. Dying is not good. No, come on. That guy came out of nowhere. Now we have to try again. This isn't good at all. So I'm going to really fast in this nano station. I'm going to switch out for Bubbles. I'm going to switch Megas out for Bubbles really fast, just because we kind of need... Actually, I'm going to switch out Mandark for Bubbles, now that I think about it. Megas is useful. I'm going to be putting Mandark back, so, Kyle, I hope you understand, but you physically cannot reach the upper part of the Hani Baba Temple without a jump or a rocket nano. The only reason we got up there is because we got that egg that has jump in it and has not respawned yet. So, this is one of the more frustrating... Oh, and hey, it's back. Okay, so I guess we didn't need the thing. I didn't realize that it would respawn that fast. I'm going to put you to sleep. Even though he's still going to attack me, I guess, because that's how that works. Oh, no, it's this guy that's attacking me. I don't want to deal with you. We're going to try to take out that guy. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we need to use a jump to get up there. And then we can activate this totem. Okay, here's the totem. Or we can at least attempt to activate the totem. It didn't activate. Too bad. You're right, it did not activate. We have to defeat Timber Hulks, but the Timber Hulks in here are very spread, few and far between. And there's also no way to get out of the infected zone without going all the way to the tippy top, which we don't really need to do. And or dying. And respawning at the beginning, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to just kind of stand. Actually, I guess if we're here, we might as well try to fight some Timber Hulks, so we don't have to worry about as many when we get out of the infected zone. That's another thing that's really annoying about this infected zone, is that Timber Hulks like to use eruption attacks a lot, and the terrain of the Handy Baba Temple is very annoying to deal with, due to the fact that, like, some of it, you know how, like, the stairs we were on were slanted? You can not see the eruption attack from under your feet, and sometimes it will just erupt and kill you for no reason. We're standing on this patch of fusion matter so we can die, which is an eternal mood, as you probably already know, but we're going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to find the nano station, and we're going to get our boy Mandark back from Bubbles. That was a bit of a switcheroo, but the only reason I did that is because this infect zone is very, very difficult to traverse without a jump or a rocket. In fact, some would say it's even impossible. We need to go find some more Timber Hulks to fight. I'm not sure why. I didn't really read. I forgot to read the dialogue, which is my bad, but I guess we can read the journal entry before we fight another one. We can't let anyone know you wash your powers. We don't want Fuse to find out. Wait, those Timber Hulks spotted the totem. Watch out. Okay, so these guys are trying to attack the totem, even though they're outside the infected zone. We were probably supposed to fight the ones inside the infected zone, but these ones count too, so we're just going to do that. There we go. I love the Timber Hulks. I just wished, or I love the Timber Terror. I think they're called Timber Terrors. But I love this model of enemy. I just wish they weren't used in literally every single area. That's my only wish. They're very overused, but I do love their animations and stuff. I just wish they were like a one-time kind of thing. There we go. Good work, but I'm still not sure what to do about your powers. We have to return to Gwen, but we actually don't have to return to Gwen. What we have to do is go, I believe, this way.
Urgent message.
Come back to me so we can figure out our next move. We are going to go to Devil's Bluff next. I don't remember which way we have to go. I believe it's actually technically this way. But we have a bunch of missions to do. It's just that they are in the hands of 3 new NPCs that we have not found so far. And they are over here in Devil's Bluff. Here, this is the entrance we need to go to. This is how you get down to Devil's Bluff. The desert. They don't actually have. I don't think we actually have to go inside Devil's Bluff. I believe this is a level 21 area, so we'll probably deal with this with missions later. But you can see the chainsaw bears are back. I do think that these guys make a lot more sense here than in Pimpleback Mountains, where they are originally. The Demolition Bear is what they're called. If you kind of take a veer into this area, we see a monkey, which is a great sign. And we also see a brand new area full of NPCs and wonder. There are 3 new NPCs here that we'll talk to. Register at the monkey. First one, Mandy. We finally get to meet Mandy.
Let me guess. You need a mission.
She has Drop Your Weapons Part 3, which is the continuation of the part that Coco and Buttercup gave us. And she, remember a couple parts ago, she was like, hey, come talk to me when you have your Mandark Nano, and we do. What is up with the dagger mantises up at the ruins? They come down here and make a lot of noise. Can you shut them up?
Good luck. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. I love Mandy. She's a great character. And so we have that to do. There's also 2 more NPCs down here. I believe one has a mission for us, and that is Hex from Ben 10. The evil villain guy. Talk to Hex. Fusion Among the Ruins Part 1. I hear it is possible to enter a fusion portal with an egg from that cocoa creature. I must learn more. Bring me an infected bloom from a necromancer. Look for necromancers and recover an infected bloom. And of course, last but not least, we have Hoss Delgado. Meet that strange magic man hanging around here. I ought to kick him in the chops, Hoss Delgado style. So that is what we have to do. Talk to Hoss Delgado. We also have missions from both Hex and Mandy. So, we also have to return to Gwen, but we're going to do that after we go do this wave of missions, being drop your weapons and fusion among the ruins, because that is a continuation of some of the parts around what we are currently doing. So we gotta head back up to the ruins. And we have to go defeat mantises, we have to defeat necromancers, which are some of my cooler, more favorite enemies. The mantises not so much, but the dagger mantises definitely are. And I'm also going to check our little thing here. Yes, so it seems that we are on the right path. I am going the wrong way, I very much know that. 1 second. Here we go. I was alt-tabbed looking at these mission checklists to make sure that we have everything that we need. But we have to go defeat some ruin monsters, and that is definitely a theme that is going to be overarching with the rest of these. Not the Timber Hulks, though. We're finally done fighting those guys. They are everywhere, though. These Timber Hulks do like to make themselves known. If we want to find... I think necromancers are the closest to where we are currently, so we're going to be going down this path over here, trying to avoid any oncoming fire from the Timber Hulks. Our inventory is looking very full too, so that's not going to be good. We're not going to be able to turn any missions in with those. But there's some really cool ruin structures in here that I really enjoy. But if we want to go fight necromancers, they are around the back end this way. So that's what we're going to be off and over doing. There's one. Necromancers are really cool. I really like how they're unique. They're not used anywhere else. They're very squishy. And there we go. We already got it. Nice. That's it. Bring it to me. We got the infected bloom just like that. So I guess we might as well go find some dagger mantises, which I believe can be found if we head on out through this way. I think if we loop around the ruins, we'll be able to find them. Not get attacked by necromancers, but that's not ideal. That's not kosher. That's not what we need to do. I believe the mantises are over this way. Yes, they are. I found the mantises. That's a big mantis. Unless that's the regular mantis. I think that's the boss, though. I don't want to deal with the boss, because we don't need to. King Stabber Mantis. That's the boss. We don't want to deal with the boss. Dagger mantises are fine. I wish they weren't reused. I think they look a lot better in Blackhead than they do here, but that's fine. We're going to fight 8 of them to fight 8 dagger mantises. And there's plenty of them around here, so I think we should be fine. And I think after this, we might as well go back and talk to Gwen before we head back to the ruins, just because I feel like Gwen's non-profit organization mission will open up a lot of parts that we need to do. Oh no. These guys have ambushed us. But luckily our Mandark Nano and our number 1 Nano are like super good. Ah! Eruption attack. Don't want to deal with that. I also don't want to deal with the king. Or the whatever, the big boy, the boss. The boss monster. But the last part... Oh no! I wasn't paying... My hands weren't even on the movement keys when he did that. So that was a bit of a shock. I really want to... Is this a... 1 sec. What is this jump pad doing here? Is this a monkey line? That'd be super useful if I can figure out that. There we go, and then there's one more to do. And he is right here. I do love their, like, gross fusion kind of thing that comes at the back of their, I guess, like, butts, for lack of a better term. There we go. Why would a dagger mantis drop a real dagger? Bring it to me. This takes me to... Oh, this does take me to a monkey lion. That's all the way up there. Oh my gosh. We need to go back to Gwen, though, and, before we go talk to Mandy, because that will unlock more parts of missions for us to do. Where does this take us? Does this take us? Ooh, we're gonna be able to travel across the entire jungle with these. Ooh, Bubbles Dynamo boots. I'm liking those. I'm gonna put those on. Those are ultra rare. You actually caught me opening an ultra rare for real this time. This is also better than what we have. Put that on. Mecha Pulse Cannon. That's a rocket. We can definitely use that in a future part for a rocket-only challenge. Don't think anything else really strikes my eye as something I would very much want. Okay, so we need to go back to Mount Blackhead, which would then take us to Gwen. So I'm going to cut the video, and I'll see you guys when I get to Pimpleback Mountains. Alright, and we're back to talk to Gwen. I went and sold all the things in my inventory so we can turn to missions. We have non-profit organization. We need to get your powers back from Billy. I'm researching a way to do it, but prophecies are way out of my league. Maybe you should talk to Hex. Nice work at the ruins. We need to figure out how to restore your prophetic powers. So, the rest of these missions are all from not Mount Blackhead. We need to go back to Devil's Bluff. So I will be right back and go back there. Returning to Devil's Bluff, we have 2 missions to turn in and a couple more to grab.
Let me guess.
So Mandy has dropped your weapons part 3. Okay, this makes no sense. Why would a dagger fall off of a dagger mantis? That's just a name. They're not really made of daggers, right? Interesting. Thanks. I hope those monsters will shut up now, but why would a dagger mantis drop a real dagger? Oh, I almost forgot. Hoss wants to see you.
Fine, whatever.
I don't think Hoss wants to see us yet, though. I think this is a mission for a later part, but that's a theme with all the drop your weapons missions. It seems like monsters are dropping actual weapons, which is not something that you normally see. We also have an infected bloom to turn into Hex. Well done, but mark my words, this imaginary friend Coco must be working with Fuse. Only fusion matter has the power to open fusion portals. Fuse's creatures are a mystery to me, and fusions are even more disturbing. I wonder what this infected bloom will tell us. This is a strange magic at work here. And then he has Non-Profit Organization Part 2, which is a continuation of Ben. I have uncovered mysteries of the forces of destiny and prophecy. Intrigued? Very. Because I need to get my powers back from that idiot Billy. But we're going to be continuing on over to Mandy, who also has a mission for us. I believe she has a continuation of Fusion Among the Ruins. Did you know that fusion matter contains hidden information? Let's read Fuse's email. Go into the infected ruins and collect a Gooby Trap. That's also something we have to do. So we have to go touch the standing stone, which is inside the Baba ruins. We also have to go to the ruins. So that's going to be our next task, is going to the ruins. That is also a plot line that gets expanded on a bit more. A lot of people, I guess not a lot, Hex and Hoss mainly, are convinced that Coco is actually working with Fuse. Similar to how a lot of people thought Grim was working with Fuse, Coco is just the next one in the line of traders with Fuse. Because why would Coco eggs open fusion portals if they weren't made of fusion matter and Coco wasn't a spy? But who knows? Who knows? So we're going to be off, and we're going to be running on to the ruins to do more parts of these missions. I might have to switch out and grab my Bubbles Nano again, just because the ruins is just a very tricky infected zone without it, or at least a rocket or something. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We have a Gooby Trap to collect, and I'm not really sure where the Gooby Trap is, so I'm not sure if it requires a lot of platforming or not. Some do, some don't. If I could not be stunned on my vehicle, that'd be fantastic. Pop a quick heal. Why not? We gotta go inside the infected zone one more time and figure out what exactly in the blazes is going on. But here we go. Oh, I cannot make it up that that slope. You have to go up this way. Let's go inside the infected ruins. Can I click on that? Thank you. I was trying to click on him.
It's Mandy.
Try not to get splattered, okay? Oh, this is a timed mission too, so we're gonna have to go. I'm not sure where it is though. Let's
Listen up.
put the monsters to sleep that we don't have to deal with. Get the Gooby Trap before time runs out. Okay, so it seems like it's up. Oh, it's right over there. Okay, that's relatively simple, I would say. I'll put him to sleep too. Megas is being very helpful. Normally, I would... See, again, sleep has its uses. Sleep is not completely useless by any means. We're going to put you to sleep as well. Look at that, completely avoiding any monster. Well, I guess I have to deal with you because my sleep power is not activated quite yet, so we're just going to have to deal with it. Oh, no, not another one. I'm going to die. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Come on. This is why I hate this infected zone, because the monsters are just like, not that they're just everywhere, but they're so close to each other, even though you don't necessarily realize it. So, like, a monster like this Timber Hulk will, like, run up the ruins because you're on that. We also, I think, have to go this way, actually. So I was going the wrong way. I'm gonna put these guys to sleep. Actually, we have to go this way. Put you to sleep one more time. Shout out our sleep nanos. They're really coming in clutch right now. I'm gonna try to avoid getting attacked by this guy. As much as I can, at least. Magus is the MVP this episode. Definitely putting in work. Never mind. I was gonna say.
Let's go to work.
This guy seems to be kind of attacking us, but kind of not. I just really hope he doesn't throw an eruption attack down, because we are kind of defenseless against one of those right now. But let's run up. And let's grab this trap. Good work. Okay, so we got to bring that back to Mandy. We have to go touch a standing stone, which I believe is just over the thing on the back of the backside of the ruins. It says it's lower than my current position, but I don't actually remember where it is. There it is. Standing stone. Okay. Haha, now I have your powers from the Book of Prophecy. Oh, I'm gonna stand in this eruption attack and die. Oh, it didn't actually hit me. That's great. I'm just trying to get back to the entrance. Hex, you're unlucky again. Billy already stole those powers. Oh, we love to see it. So what had happened was, Hex was like, I'm gonna steal your Book of Prophecy powers. They're mine. And then it turns out Billy already took the powers, which is why I had to do that mission first, or else this whole quest line wouldn't make any sense. But Billy stole our powers. And then Hex tried to steal our powers, but Billy was successful in doing it before Hex was, which is very hilarious. So, unfortunately, Hex is on the short end of the stick, and he does not have our powers. Even though he, all intents and purposes, should. But it looks like Billy has, Billy is a bit more menacing with our powers than Hex ever will be. So we gotta head back to the squad, the crew over in Devil's Bluff, which is our next. I think we only have a couple more missions left to do. We have to finish up Nonprofit Organization. We have to finish up Fusion Among the Ruins. I'm pretty sure that we can finish up both of those quest lines this level. So hopefully we can do something like that. Not gonna tackle those chainsaw bears. Not my favorite. But we have a gooby trap for Mandy to deliver, so we'll do that first because she's closer.
Let me guess. You need a
Nice.
mission.
I'm gonna study this gooby trap and learn what's on Fuse's mind. Then I'm gonna kick his butt.
Nice.
And then she has part 3 of Fusion Among the Ruins. I managed to code some of the information contained in this gooby trap. If you want to mess with Fuse, I got a mission for you.
Listen up.
I can't wait to see what I can learn from this fusion matter. Fuse is in trouble now. I love that thing. The Hoss Delgado is here. Yippee, we're saved. In true Mandy fashion. Alright, Hex is up next. We have, he tried to steal our powers and didn't really work out. My trap failed to take away your powers, and now I don't have the Book of Prophecy. Curse you! Get out of my sight and speak to that infernal Mandy. I don't believe it! Robbed of your chance to rob you of your powers! Unfortunate. So, Mandy has the next part in this mission line for us. We also have to go defeat some more Dagger Mantises, because we need a Fusion Scanner, which we'll be getting to.
Yes, you need a mission.
This prophecy thing is out of hand. I know how to get your powers back. Ready?
Nice talking to you.
So, we have to go do something involving Billy, which we will do first. So we have to go... Yes, you you read this thing right. We have to whack Billy with the pillow. Billy's an idiot. Hex is a bigger idiot and a loser. Neither of them deserve the powers of the Book of Prophecy. Take this pillow of common sense and give Billy a whack with it. So, I'll be right back. I'm going to go whack Billy with a pillow, I guess. We have one mission and one mission only to do, and that is smack Billy upside the head with the pillow of common sense. Ow! Why'd you hit me with that pillow? It sure was comfy. Say, now that I think about it, it makes no sense for me to keep your prophecy powers.
Listen up.
Good, your powers are now in the pillow of common sense. Bring them back to me. So that's a real mission line where we have to go and get our powers back from Billy. Now I have to go and go talk to Mandy, so I'll be right back in that regard. Okay, so the deed is done. We smacked Billy with a pillow, and apparently that should give us our totem tapping powers back. What would I do with the power of Destiny? I need real power. You go and have fun with your totems and stuff. I could keep these powers, but I already have common sense, so I don't want them. You can have them back. So Mandy is the one who saves us and gives us our powers back from Billy. And we have to do Nonprofit Organization Part 4. There's a totem waiting to be activated. What are you waiting for? It's the one out there in the Honey Baba Ruins. Get moving already.
Hope you like pain.
Hope you like pain. I really hope I don't like pain. So we have to go back and touch that totem that we were dealing with earlier. We also have to defeat some dagger mantises on our way there. So, I feel like we can probably do both with one fell swoop. We'll go to the dagger mantises first, because I'm pretty sure we have to head inside the infected zone after we do that. So that's going to be our task. I love this kind of like thorny, rooty underpass thing we have to dodge through. I kind of wish that was more of a platforming challenge in certain places than just kind of like an overpass. But it still looks really dope as an overpass, personally. But we got to skip on back to the ruins, and before I just want to make sure, I don't think we have to do part 5 of Nonprofit. We don't. Okay, so these are our last 2 missions of the episode, from what I can tell. And this is what we're going to be kind of ending the episode on, our Fusion Among the Ruins, Nonprofit Organization Part 4. So we smacked Billy upside the head with a pillow, and that ended up giving us our powers back, which is, I think, one of the funniest mission lines in the entire game, and one of the most memorable to me. I never actually made it this far in the original game when I played it, but I always remember I used to read the wiki just to see like some of the cool stuff that happens in the game, and I remember reading the fact that you have to you do this mission where you hit Billy on the head with a pillow. And I remember it being very, very memorable, and I still remember it to this day. So at least that's what I personally remember. I know probably wasn't as memorable to as many people as it was to me, but I just thought it was really funny, especially because it's totally how it would have worked in the show. That's definitely in character for Mandy. Alright, we have some mantises to defeat. We have to get a scanner. I'm not really sure what a fusion scanner entails, but I definitely want to see if I can get one. I'm assuming it would make sense for it to be a scanner to scan fusion portals, but I don't know for sure. I guess we'll have to find out when we actually end up finding it. I do really love the architecture of the ruins. I love like the ancient kind of ruin aesthetic. That is really cool to me. It was one of my more underrated areas. There we go. Now, good. Now you need to get something to distract Fuzzy. Distract Fuzzy? Why do we have to distract Fuzzy? We're going to use that fusion scanner on Fuzzy, but he won't sit still unless we bring him something to distract him. Defeat some Necromashers to make some Necromasher mash. Guess that makes sense.
Hey, pay attention.
Defeat the Necromashers to make Necromasher mash. So apparently Fuzzy is involved with this somehow. I don't really remember. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to how this was supposed to be done. But apparently we have to make some Necromasher mash and go talk to the Fuzzy Lumpkins. Mr. Fuzzy, here we are. Man Darkness. The only part I don't really like about the Necromashers is that their limbs are really weirdly rigged, so like they kind of like fly all over the place like that. You can kind of see, yeah, exactly like that. They kind of fly all over the place. But they're very cool looking enemies. And I like how they're kind of hidden in the jungle. Like I mean, obviously you have to do them for missions, but you really wouldn't find them unless you went looking for them. Farewell. I don't know what Necromasher Mash really is, though, so that's what's confusing me. I don't know if it's like Gumbo, because we had to make Fusion Gumbo for Fuzzy before. But that's not necessarily, I don't think, what this is. Can I hit him, please? Thank you. Not have Necromasher Mash. Do not have Necromasher Mash. We need some Necromasher Masher, right? Mashed potatoes, I'm pretty sure, is what we're actually looking for. That's what Fuzzy needs, is some mashed potatoes. There we go. Great, now you have to mash. Now find Fuzzy Lumpkins. So we have to deliver mash and scan Fuzzy. So Fuzzy is all the way over in Leaky Lake, so I will have to go and grab him for a second, so I'll be right back. Alright, Mr. Lumpkins, I'm not exactly sure why I have to do this, but I'm gonna scan you with this thing. Get off of my... yum, tasty vittles.
Listen up.
Done, now head back to the ruins infected zone. Alright, well, back to where we came from. Alright, back at the ruins, Mandy said you need to enter the fusion portal to upload the images to Fuse. So apparently, we took some pictures of Fuzzy, and now we're going to send them to Fuse, using fusion matter. Which is kind of weird, but also, I think, pretty cool. Megas is going to be our rock star once again, because I don't want to deal with any of these Timberhulks. So we're just going to put him to sleep. We also have to go touch that ruin, so I'm going to make sure to do that as well. I'm going to make sure I can... See, I think I was too far away, so the sleep didn't work. I feel like if it was a bit closer, sleep would have worked like a charm. We're going to jump up here. We're going to put you to sleep too. Can we even... I don't even think we can make it up here right now. Oh, we barely can. Okay, we're going to put you to sleep too.
Let's do the work. First aid.
Why are you still following me? Hopefully we can actually survive this onslaught of things, because... Oh, they did an eruption attack! I heard the noise. I would not have been able to hear that, and I would have died to it if I didn't actually notice. Okay, so we have the totem here we can activate. There we go. It worked! Can you stop by and see me? Well, first things first, Gwen, we have more pressing matters to do. We have a fusion portal to enter. I'm not actually... I think it's Fusion Hex, but I'm not actually sure what fusion it is. Fusion Hex is secret layer. There we go. Okay. Our first showdown with Fusion Hex, I'm pretty sure, too.
Hey,
Oh,
pay
Fusion Hex is
attention.
here. Get rid of that guy. I love how nonchalant she is. There are some Necromashers in here that we're going to have to deal with, but it shouldn't be too terrible. These guys do seem... Ooh, yeah, you can definitely see how, like, their limbs are not rigged properly. They're kind of flying all over the place. But we have a Fusion Hex to get rid of and some images to upload to Fuse, apparently. Not really sure how that one works, but... Mandy's the expert, I am not, so I'm going to let Mandy deal with all the schematics and the things there. I appreciate this fusion layer, because there are not that many, the monsters are very spread out, and I can very much appreciate that here. Oh, I say that as I get ambushed from the back by another monster, but... What can you do? I think I dodged out of that way. I was thinking I could probably kill him before that the thing went away, but I do love their walk too. They have like a very cool strut, and I can see Fusion Hex from here, so we're already in the place to be. Fusion Hex is a very cool fusion. I'm gonna try to not attack him right away so you can see, but he floats. Like he flies around, which is sick. So off to attack Fusion Hex we go. He has freedom, so we're not going to be able to stun him or anything. So, without a without a healer, I think this would be a very hard fight to do, because we can't really do much to him. But I am going to just kind of kite him around, heal when I can, and it should be a dead Fusion Hex. Got him. Now you can upload the scans of Fuzzy into Fusion Hex's equipment. Fuse now has the skins of Fuzzy Lumpkins. That should mess up his research. Defeating Fusion Hex was a nice bonus, but he'll be back, no doubt. We did it! So, I don't know really how that works, but apparently we sent an upload of Fusion Fuzzy. Use the console over there, hurry up. I did, Mandy, I did. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm going to jump down here so I can die. And respawn back at the beginning of the offensive zone. That's it, you're done. Fuse is going to be really confused. I would be confused too if I just got like someone sent me an email and it was like a bunch of Fuzzy Lumpkin scans. And now we only have one more thing to do, and that's to go talk to Gwen. So I'll be right back as I head to the Pimpleback Mountains. And talk about full circle, we're right back where we started. We got to talk to Gwen to finish this mission, and
What's happening?
Nonprofit Organization Part 4. Why are you hanging around here? Don't you have some totems to be activating? That idiot Hoss Delgado says he has a job for you. Amazing, you have your powers back. Maybe you're aligned with the forces of destiny. Hoss doesn't have a mission for us anymore, because we're not that high level. as of very right yet, but that's going to be it for our part today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the part, make sure to leave a like on the video so I know that you guys are enjoying the series and I can make more. Also, leave a comment on the video with your nano suggestions, and I'm going to open my nanos list because I got a suggestion to do that. If you guys want to suggest nanos from this block of 20 nanos that we have available to us, that would be very much appreciated. So I can use them next part, and I will use my favorite, or whichever one that seems to be the most popular or requested. Also, I'm going to, any feedback you have of the series in general, please let me know, and I can do my best to incorporate that as I can. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you guys never miss a video that I upload. It's going to be awesome to get that in your sub box, and even then, the sub box doesn't work all the time, so if you guys want to ring that bell next to the video and tell me in the comments below, I'll give you guys a crispy shout out. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. That's all the time I have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part when we take on, I believe we have some more missions downtown to do, as well as getting our next nano, the Grim Reaper. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.